Welcome back to the Double Diamond Railroad. And it's Saturday. We've been working in the paint shop today. All week, actually, since about Wednesday, I think. We're starting to refine our methods a little bit more. So there's some tools of the trade. Clean out brushes for the pot on the brush. The clean out pot itself. And the master airbrush gun, which I'm not that hot about. The trigger's kind of rough. The pull action's kind of rough. I might get an Omni 5000. Here's my red brown Tamiya paints and irrigation bottles. I got a couple of those full of 99% IPA. Stainless stirring sticks. Took like 2 weeks to get those out of Florida. Sat there for a week. Didn't go anywhere in the guy's post office in Sarasota. Let him know about it too. So everything, I just cleaned that up, vacuumed it up over here where the mess was. Definitely got some new shading mixed in on the gravel and dirt there. It's a little more dirt showing after a few little paint spillages and things. Makes it more natural worn. Let's go over here and run some trains in and out. I just cleaned again. See if the track's any good. I reshot spray again today. Took the camera and looked at the track, zoomed in, looked real close, looking for any bare spots on the side of the rails. Had to mask off about 5 inches, reshoot that. Then we'll show you some of the cars that we already took pictures and posted. Might look different on here. Show you a couple cars first off that I did, and I got more to do like it. Those ones right there will be the next victims. That orange L&N and those two right there. Anything that's a gun's going to get weathered first because they'll be in work in the scrap mill. Okay, let's go down the line here. Here's the first two coke hoppers. I'm going to shoot the inside with black to hide those BBs. Might fill it with something too. Everything's random, varying mix of road dirt and rust. That was the idea. And the sides are different. Each side is different. So as they go around the layout, you'll get a different new view. Like this one right here, I got too much on. Way too much. So I had to, it was totally coming up to the rail and that left side emblem. I just shot straight IPA and cranked it up, got in close and did a power wash. And that's how it came out there on the right side. Kind of washed down the side, blasted it up, cleaned it all, blasted it up to the top rim, started leaking down. And then it dried, so I let that go. It looks good. Like the variety. Okay, so we got these guys back here. Triple header. We're going to move into the track. I'll show you the track before I get in there. So we started in back there. You can see it. By that tall tree on that track. That was all new track in there, flex. And then we started building in the switches here. These are old red brown Tamiya flat acrylics. Shot the sides of the rail. Much easier to stripe it with a rail gun, with a airbrush up close. Shot it all up around there, passed right up at a dozer on the main. That was new track. And then we shot this whole switches in here and a whole yard track again. Come in here and did that. So if you come closer, not too bad. There's my plumber's sand cloth. Just had to cut a new piece. And this is right here is where I shot new today on the side rail, right in front of the dozer. But this rail toward us. Had to get more on there. Shot this right to about there. And then some up there. Switches were the last thing I did. Strips for contact points, masked them, then had to go back over like 3 times to get more on. Didn't want to have to hand brush it. I see some more in there I could use. A little scrape with that paper. Can't really see it with your eyes sometimes. You got to keep moving your head around. I mean, it was running okay, but I'm trying to make sure it's really clean. Some of that might be on the edge of the railhead. Makes you think it's on the inside. So we got some variety there. It's all red-brown, but shoot some heavy, shoot some thin. We'll come back here and sand this real quick and I'll take a look again. Hey, it's not coming off and that looks good right there. So it should run. I always clean the inside with the NMRA gauge after I do everything else. Try to get it so it cleans the inside of the railhead. Now here, this stuff down here I'm working on is old track and it's starting to tarnish. It gets this tarnish on it. That's why I got to keep it 50%. With the dehumidifier running, try to keep that out. They run alcohol over that again, wipe. Try to rub it down. Learned a new trick and take a piece of, I'll show you here, hang on. I ordered some cork a while back in Sheets and it's gasket maker. Pretty tough stuff. So I started dribbling out here on the end, dribble some alcohol on with my irrigation bottle and then go along real quick. 2 wipes in it, started lifting that paint right off the top without getting the side rails. So that worked out really good. Okay, let's fire our engines up and bring them in here. Find my controller. So we got NS6574 SD60i, I think it is, in the middle, powered. And I think that's the Intermountain. And then we have the BNSF scale trains that I put the soundboard in, an ES44 something. And back here we got a dummy we accidentally hooked up to him. He was in the shop building. We were testing, we hooked up, so I thought I'll drag him around. Looks pretty cool. With a NS sandwich in between. Yeah, I probably, well, okay. Yeah, we're going to run down the straight track first. Make sure we can go through there before we go in the yard. See if anything new popped up. Sometimes I don't wipe far enough and I might have got a teeny little bit of overspray you don't see. That looks good here. Okay, let's throw this switch. Go up the other way. Take them up to 10. Power's on. That shading up there looks good. Then we get ballasts on it, it'll be cool. Okay, we're doing good there. We're going to hit a hard stop so it doesn't take so long to reverse. That's the tightest I've ever painted around points and stuff. The more this runs too, it'll do better. Another hard stop. Fill the bell. So just switch over here. Let's go back down the main. Just running trains, chilling after all the work today. Really put a pain on my back again doing that because I was bending over, hunched over at the spray booth. Okay, get ready to reverse. Sure looks better than having black ties, shiny black ties, and real shiny rail down the sides, especially in the switches. I hate that. Let's slow this guy down. Where he hit a little spot. You know where that joint is. It kind of dipped in. Getting some clicking and popping there on that dummy engine. Yeah, we're getting some more dirt there on the front. That's where I was painting. Have to clean that off. Take an alcohol wipe. Okay, hold on. That's the wrong bay. Come out of there. That's the wrong barn door. Drop you off in the next one. Oh, now we hooked the other engine. He can't come out. He's powered. Stand by. That whole track's got to be cleaned again. Keep going the right way here. Kind of right in the frog there. Now we lost our dummy engine. Get him while I was on the straight part. See if we can save that. Put him back in the barn over there. I don't know where he was. Just continue on. Have to do another round of cleaning wipe there where I painted last. Okay, now we're going to shove that engine back up in the shops. Run out of room to put my controller. Set it down here. See how it does on this track. See which one? I don't know where this stuff's coming from. There's dead again in the middle. That happened before. I don't know where that's happening. Right there on that switch. I have to clean some more with alcohol. Yeah, the black one's cutting out. He may have crap on his wheels now because we run him through new territory with the paint on right after it. Crank him up, spin his wheels. Put him in the building. Into the shops you go. That'll do. Okay, the stretch. Okay, that'll do. I think we're going to wipe real quick, see if we can get rid of that hesitating. Okay, use some alcohol in that little plumber's sand cloth. I think we're ready to come out. Drop that engine in the shop. Clean this whole section right here. Through the switch both ways. Oh, there's hitting. Oh, I did that. I bumped it. Bumped it when I cleaned. Sorry about that. Didn't see it, didn't hear it because I was sanding. I think it's better already. Depends when the black guy gets there. NS. We did good that time. Okay, so we tested all that. I think we got that debugged. It's up there. Okay, bring him back down this rip track. Make sure we're good there still. So down to 7. Oh, he's catching there. It's only the black one doing it. The NS. What's your problem, dude? Now they both have dirty wheels after I cleaned that. They're missing everywhere. Get better. I drug them back and forth with it running. Trying to turn them upside down and blast out the wheels. Slow down. Oh, sorry. Bad organization today. Let's zoom back to those freshly painted, that weathered tool shed. That was a pretty blue CSX car. Now it's not. And we'll go back to that tank car. There's the CSX tool shed. It was pretty brand new, blue looking paint. Took care of that. I especially like the end of it. Back up and show you that. Definitely like the way the end looks. Real flat, dirty, heavy on the door. And a roof. We have to do the roof of that building too. Dust all of them. There's the tank car. Looks pretty good. I think the rust is in the right spots. Okay, so now we proved that out. Figure out what we got going on here. Come back and I think you can stay in the sand shops. They're parked right where that building is, where the sand loaders are going to be working. We'll get some dusty sand color on the tracks, get some sand, N-scale sand and piles out there, and we got to build our little 3D printed loader, portable loader, for loading sand cars for the concrete batch plant. I think we'll leave them there. It's a good scene. We got the rest of our paint today. The arsenal came in, and now I want to get white and yellow, and we'll see, light gray maybe. I have neutral gray. Might order those up. Okay guys, that'll do it for now. Take care. God bless. Have a great week. Double Diamond Railroad out.